Hello, Vicky, Shelly, Julio, Vicky, Luna. Beautiful day. Yep, not bad. It's kind of cool out. Hi, Hope. Moodles and Pedro. Christina. Oh, hey. Oh, look at that already. Cole in the house. Dirt Road Hustler. Kicking it right up. My mod. Melissa right there with the Go Populars. Oh, Uncle Glenn's just outside, just kind of hanging out. And you guys are jumping right in on this. I had to get out here. It's still pretty cool out, but I got to get going on here. I mean, we're already almost into April. We're at the end of March, and I got some work I got to do. So I figured, why not hang out with the family? And I got the little puppy dog out here. My son just got. So I'm going to. Let me see if there he is. Ready? Hey, what are you digging at? What are you, oh, he's got a bee. What are you going after? Bees? You're going to get yourself stung. Hey, come on. Want this? Come on, let's get this. Come on. Ready? Let's get that ball. You going to get it? You going to get it? Let's go get it. Go get it. Go. Yeah. Come on. Oh, get the ball. Come on. Can I have it? Oh, what a good girl. I got it. Brought it right back to the unk. Good girl. Ready? You gonna get it? You wanna get it? All right, let's go get it. Go get it. Go. Here. Go. Oh, you missed it. You didn't even see it. Come on. Where is it? Let's go ahead. There it is. You found it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I see it. That's a bee. He's hunting these bumblebees that are in the ground. There it is. All right, I'm just having a little fun with him right now. But, all right, anyway, let's take a look at what I got. I got so much work ahead of me. Started pulling some breaking down some of the old and broken and dead brush. I have, looking at these little pines right here. They're mini pines. They don't grow very big. And I'm looking at my 18-foot fig tree, all right? And I'm looking at how horrible it looks and how horrible everything looks, okay? So I'm thinking in my brain, what are we going to do? And I think in this whole patch around this perimeter right here of the fig tree, I'm going to rototill that this year, and I'm going to put a lot of mulch right around that. So I'm going to put some dark mulch. This way it'll stand out, okay? But if you can see the size of that fig tree, all right, it produces thousands of elephant figs. Kit Kat! Yes! Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, we're pruned up a little bit. I haven't touched it. So, you know, I don't do a lot of pruning. I only do the pruning on the tips once the fruit starts, but I let it go. And this thing is probably 30 years old. So whatever I haven't been doing, I'm going to continue not to do. And anything that I've been doing, I'm going to continue to do, if that makes sense. All right, but that's the plan over there. But I want to get around here and I want to show you. I mean, there's just so much cleanup that has to be done. And I'm going to have to start getting in here every day to take care of it. All right, but I just got myself a little helper, all right? And I just got this delivered. I'm gonna pick it up later. It's a rototiller, all right? And I'm gonna take this, and this is what I'm gonna use to rototill this whole garden here. I'm gonna do it with a little battery-operated rototill. And once I'm on a promotional live, I'll be able to show you how it's going to work, all right? But we're not going to do that today. Today, I want to continue. I got to really get this cleaned up completely so that I can get into this garden and get it rototilled, all right? So I have all of my poles. I have all of these accessories, and I'm going to move. and I'm not going to rototill it today. I'm just going to do some cleanup, and we're going to have a little chit chat. And if I have a nice day tomorrow, I'm going to take that battery from that rototill, it's on there, and I'm going to charge it, and tomorrow I'll be in here starting to rototill my soil. And then I'm going to prep it up with what I always do, okay? This right here is, I believe it's garlic, all right? So I can rototill right around that, all right? I have some more garlic right here. I can see it. I can see the little, that's garlic, all right, right there. This is mint that'll be coming up again. I have plenty of mint. You know, a lot of people say, why do you have mint in your garden? It's going to overtake it. It's only going to overtake it if you let it overtake it. This is rosemary. This will come back, all right? This survived the entire winter, all right? I even have some parsley that actually survived the entire winter, all right? And I'll clean up around it, and I'll let that, it's still got good root. So this is gonna grow again, this parsley, all right? There's another one right here, all right? So that's what the work I got ahead of me. And if you can just take a look at this soil, if you remember, last year, just before I closed down, I put grass clippings on top of the soil after I cleaned it. And it's really, really, that cover has protected the soil, and it's going to, you know, it didn't allow too much growth. So it's going to be an easy time to rototill. This right here is oregano. Now, I have upstairs thyme growing that we planted. I have basil growing. I have some oregano that I'm going to plant, and we're going to have a good old time. All right? So let's do a little chit chat before I get going. I'm going to have a couple of sips of my energy drink, flip this camera around, and let's talk a little bit. All right? Hold on. Okay. All right, let me get this on my tripod thing, tripod, whatever the hell you call it. All right, hold on a minute. All right, there we go. All right, let me just tighten this up a little bit. So, okay, hold on. And then I can move this around good later. All right, good, got it. All right, that should work right there. A little crooked, but I think you guys will. It'll be all right, right? Let me just tighten this up. And, M.A. in the house. Yes, M.A. I got to tell you, it's a little cool. It's still cool out. You know, nothing is kicked. Although I got some sunshine, all right, which is always nice instead of rain or snow, it's still pretty cold. So, hey, Kit Kat, how was your birthday? Robert P., good afternoon. Oh, yeah. I gotta tell you, that German cake we made, top shelf, came out great. It's gone. That chocolate cake, German chocolate cake, is gone. I mean, you know, normally people take a little slice, and that's it. They put a little slice. They took a little slice, and then they took a big slice after it. All right? Yeah, you did, but I learned a whole lot, Kit Kat. I learned. I never did it before, but hey, that's how we learn. All right? He definitely loved it. Oh, man, he did love it. In fact, he texted me this morning, and he said, please, Uncle Glenn, don't bring that over all the time. I got up this morning, and I finished the rest of it that was left on the table last night. Listen, so am I going to listen to him? No. Now, I'll bring over 2 cakes. All right, anybody have any questions about the mess that you see here, or the garden, or what the plan is, you know, going forward? Because I want to get right to work. I'm going to finish my energy drink here. And I got a lot of this stuff in my showcase. All right, everything I'm going to show you is in my showcase. So if you're looking to get something, go check it out. See if it's in my showcase. You know, you help Uncle Glenn, you help the family. Hey, this is my quiet place. Hear the motorcycles? motorcycles, sirens, I mean, this is farm to table to soul, all right? This is not a farm for those of you that are just joining. It's just my little place in New York, just on the outskirts of New York City. It's my garden. And it is, you're gonna hear motorcycles, sirens, ambulances, police cars, people beeping horns, people yelling, all right? But it's where I am, and it's where I go for solitude. So if you see me, I come out here, it just makes it feel so good. And the farm part is us gardening, all right? That is farm to table to soul. The farm part is Uncle Glenn working in his garden. The table part is when we harvest from the garden, and then we bring it upstairs and we cook with whatever we harvested. And then the soul part is the best part. The soul part is where we harvest from the garden, we cook with what we harvested for the table, and then we sit down and we share a meal with family, with friends, just anybody that is there. So, that's what this is. And we're into season 2. This is episode 5. All we did was plant some seeds, all right? So we're gonna look at the progression of those seeds, which are coming along great. We soaked them in chamomile tea, and I don't know if it was a chamomile tea that we soaked the seeds in. I don't know what it is, but those plants are looking strong. And those are gonna be in this garden. We started from seed. We're gonna get into the garden. As soon as the soil warms up and we have consistently warm temperature, then we'll start planting. But we got a lot ahead of us before we do that. We got to do a cleanup, which I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna move all these poles to the back part of the garden, outside the garden, and then probably tomorrow, if the weather is nice, I'm gonna take that new tool that I just got, a rototiller, battery operated, all right? And I'm gonna see how it works in the garden, all right? Normally I take a shovel and I turn everything. I'm gonna make life a little easy, all right? So if it works good, it'll be in my showcase that is garden tools that I use, okay? So just want you to know that. It looks good, dark blue. Oh. Hey, I'm warm. I got a sweatshirt under here. I got my my sweatshirt on top, and now I got my gloves. I'm gonna have a couple more sips of this, and I'm getting to work. All right. Anybody else have any questions? How's the weather? Right now, it's about, I'm gonna guess, it's probably about 48 degrees, 50 degrees maybe. It's a little windy, so it's feeling even cooler, but it's not 2 degrees, all right? So it's 60 degrees in Vermont. Wow. And you're way north from me. Yeah. Well, I still got the cool coming off the ocean. I'm not far from the ocean here. So it's water temperature in the ocean is still in the 30s. So it's pretty cool. Where's our little Poochie? Hey, y'all, come here. Come here, come say hello. Huh? Come on. He's starting to get acclimated. My son got him about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're such a good booby. I keep forgetting his name. What's your name? Tell me your name. What is it? Huh? What is it? I call him a boy, he's a girl. All right? And I think your name is, what does it call you? I don't know. I just call you dog. Doggy! Doggy! Oh! All right. I got to get to work. All right. Anybody have any questions before I get up? Huh? You gonna help me? Huh? I'm a big dog person. This is a little too small for me, but I love all animals. I don't care. I love them all. So, why are you biting? You're teething on my fingers? What are you teething on my fingers? Ow! Hey! I'll give you one of these. Come on. All right. Any questions? Eh? All right, we're going to cook later tonight, too. Are you guys going to cook with me later? We'll get on about, I don't know, I guess around 5:30. I got to use that dough and make that sausage roll. All right? Yeah, knuckle sandwiches, right. All right, we'll make something, I don't know. Made a lot of stuff yesterday, and everything just about went. So I was happy about that. Yeah, I'm in the garden, this mess of a garden. Not much of a garden right now, you know, but, you know, in order for it to be nice and be fruitful, we got to do some labor. Just got to do it. All right? So I'm going to start. I'm just going to clean up. I got a bag. I want to throw some of the old veggie shells and paper and leaves in my bag. I want to move all of this. See that? All these poles. I want to move out now to the back of the garden so that I can clear it. And when I rototill it, I'll have room. Okay? Yeah, it's going to happen quick is right. So April, I mean, here's my plan on this cleanup, rototill. Then I'm going to go get a couple bags of peat moss. And then I'm going to rototill that into the soil. I'm going to let it sit for a few days. All right? And then I'm going to plan out the garden, what I'm going to put, where I'm going to put it. And I just got to wait for the weather to break. All right, but I like to rototill the soil and then put the peat moss in and let it sit. I don't like to, to me, I like to let it work, you know, too strong sometimes. All right? All right, let's do this. All right, let me get this up. All right, whoop, hold on. I'll put this up a little bit like that. All right. All right. So, I'll bring it back here. All right. I have my microphone on so I can, you know, talk to you guys. I'm just hoping that the connection is good. Whoop. All right, hold on. Let me make sure this is secure because it is a little windy out today. So, all right. I think that's all right, right? All right. Okay. So, I get my gloves on first of all. And no, you can't have this. It's not a toy. It's a glove. I put it on my hands. What's the matter with you? Huh? You never did this before. You never seen Uncle Glenn in the garden, have you? Huh? This dog's got the weirdest eyes. His eyes are brown, white, and blue. You look like almost weird. You're weird. You're weird looking. All right? Look, I'll show you. Look at these eyes. Wait a minute. Hold on, let's take a look. Look at these eyes. Wait a minute. Look. Can you see his eyes? Those are the weirdest color eyes. Look at them. All right. Yeah, they look like marbles. They look like marbles, Tina. That's what his name should have been, Marbles, for his eyes. You named him something like some girl name. Oh, Daphne. Daphne, that's what he named him. Daphne. I said, where do you come up with that name for a dog? I don't know. Very pretty. I think it's kind of weird looking, but I guess a matter of opinion. You know, I tell it like it is. That's odd looking. All right. This was the shell of disintegrated gagoots. All right. All right. I'll pick this nonsense up right here. We got to get rid of some of the stuff here. All right. Where's that little rake? Yeah, this is the one I want. Hey, you want to help me, pal? Huh? Want to help the unk out a little? What do you think? Eh? I'll clean it up. You get in my way, I'm going to have to put you in the garbage. All right? So. Yeah, this is the tedious part. I'm sure most of you are just going to say, I'm out of here. I ain't watching you work. I don't blame you. I wouldn't watch me work either. All right? But I'm happy if you guys are hanging out, you know. I told you I was going to take you through the whole process this year. And when I say the whole process, that means the whole process. Working, the cleanup, the work that's involved. Very easy for me to show you a beautiful tomato or show you some nice hot peppers or cucumbers or anything like that. Very easy. But when you see what's involved, it's almost like cooking. All right? When you see what the steps that it takes to get to where you need to be, it puts a whole different light on things. All right? And that's why season 2 of Farm to Table to Soul is going to be everything, all the steps. And then if I'm not around and I'm not able to get down here, you're going to see what neglect will do as well. All right? So, all right, let me just get some of these tools up. All right, get these tools out of the way. What I want this dog to find, I got some, I got those, not gophers, moles, you know, and I've had them every year. Now, this dog, I see him digging up bees, you know, the bumblebees that are underground. He smells them and he digs them up. So I think he's going to be able to smell the any moles that might be around. I'm hoping, because that'll be a big help. Now you become my best friend. I don't care what your name is. All right. Now, I'm not able to really read my screen right now while I'm working. So, you know, like I said, if you want to hang out, you want to watch the process, you're certainly welcome to. If not, Uncle Glenn completely understands. All right? It's going to kind of work my way around, move everything down this way and out back as I'm going. And then tomorrow, or the next nice day, I'm going to start rototilling the soil and getting this soil prepped up. And I got to tell you, what a difference. You know, if you could take a picture of this now, all right, anybody, take a picture of it and how, you know, depressing it is looking. And then you look at it next week after you're done rototilling, and it looks so nice and fresh and inviting. And then 2 months later, you've got plants and the garden starts to really fill up and take form. I mean, it's quite a journey, you know, and it really is. And part of doing it is what we're doing right now. We're doing the tedious work, okay? You say, well, I don't want to do that. All right, well, then get yourself a pot. Get one plant in a pot. You don't have to do a garden, all right? Nobody has to do a garden. But if you want to try planting and having something that you can harvest with, that you grew and you took care of, you can start with one plant in a pot. Well, make sure that you get the right, type of plant. Whenever you're planting and you're using a container, or Even sometimes if you have, I know they're selling those steel pots, those big ones, the oval ones. They're in my shop too. You may want to get, see, there's two types of tomato plants. There's determinate and there's indeterminate. If you're planting in containers or in a confined space, you're best served by getting determinate tomatoes. And how do you know? They'll usually say it right on the, if you're buying plants at the plant store, you can always ask. Oh, Mama's there. Hold on. I gotta let the, what's that, Mama? Wait, oh, don't knock my fence over. Wow. Man, he saw Mama and he knocked my fence out. Man, you little bugger. He's pretty strong, that little sucker. But anyway, I was saying about the tomatoes. All right. You want to have, there's two different types of plants. When you go to the store, there's determinate and there's indeterminate. Okay? The indeterminate are more for the garden. All right? Meaning that if you prune it properly and you stake it properly and you secure it really well, it would grow 12 feet high and as wide as you want it to be. That's an indeterminate tomato plant. Why is it called that? Because it's indeterminate. It'll keep growing as long as you help it to grow that way. In a determinate tomato plant, which is what you use for containers, or you're going to use it for a confined space, you don't have to prune that. All you have to do is water it, feed it, and take care of it. And it's going to have a determinate amount of fruit that it's going to produce, and it's going to just have a determinate size it's going to grow, no matter what you do to it. All right? So that's the difference. Determinate and indeterminate plants. And then mostly they're labeled with tomatoes more than anything else. Because other things that grow on vines, you could put it in a pot as long as you have it staked and you have a place for it to climb. Herbs, it doesn't matter. You can put herbs in a pot, you can put herbs in the ground. I'll have a ton of herbs in my garden here after I plant all the different vegetables and fruits that we are going to have. And I'll have basil. I'll probably have 20 basil plants in here. All right? And not that I'm necessarily going to harvest all that basil, but that basil is going to work for helping the plants to produce bigger fruit, keep it disease-free, keep out certain insects, and some of the herbs will even be a repellent for certain animals. All right? I'm in New York. I'm in the outskirts of New York City. All right? I'm in, I'm like, I don't know, 20 miles.
We're 35 miles from NYC and we're 40 miles from the Hamptons.
Oh, yeah? Oh, really? We're that far from the Hamptons? Oh, yeah, the Hamptons are actually, yeah, it's probably Montauk Point. Okay. All right. I got this section pretty good. I'm going to move down here. It's not going to take that long. It's just a little tedious, that's all. All right. Yep. I got a phone call, but I'm not taking it right now. All right. When I get when I just message, did I, yeah, I'm back here. But it goes off, right? When I go on try to answer a call or something, right? It goes off. I think it does. All right. So here's what I got to do. I'm going to move some of these poles because I got to clean over here. All right. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize my wagon here. Wagon, I got to tell you, one of the best tools for the garden. All right? This thing, in so many different ways, is so helpful. So many different ways. All right? You can put bags of soil in it when you get back from the store. There's just so much you can do. And I love it. Okay, I'm just taking some of these plants out of the way right here. I'm going to get all this out. I have to rototill here, so I need to get rid of as much stuff as I can out of the garden here. And I just roll it to the back, take it out. So I don't take 35 trips. And I got a lot of stuff here. So huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with it. She can go inside. That would have been that probably equivalent to about 5 trips. All right, so I'm just going to take this to the back now. All right. I could probably maneuver this right out. Whoop, look at that. So easy. Now, they say, what do you have to do this for? Well, I got to do it because I need the room. I need to clear out all the garden stuff out of there. So I try to stay as organized as I can, all right, and accomplish whatever I can. But the wagon is a good tool. I got one in I got them in my showcase. I've been trying to add all the things that I'm going to be using, whether I'm cooking or I'm not cooking. I've been trying to add as much as I can so that if there's something that you need or you want to see what I'm using, you're going to be able to do it. And that took me a while to accomplish. All right. Now, I'm curious. Were you able to hear me back there? Were you able to hear me? You were? Okay. I'm just curious to see what the distance is, because that's about as far as I will be going in the back of the garden. All right? But you see, it was one trip. Instead of me having to walk back and forth. Those are the things that tire you out. So having having this is great. Okay. And get yourself, if you guys eat pretzels, if you eat your pretzels, save your container. All right, I make a lot of my teas and potions in these containers. And I'm able to ferment, like I use, I take the banana peels and brown sugar, and I'll start to now save them, cut them in pieces, add brown sugar, and fill about halfway up with water. And I'll probably make about 5 or 6 of these. And I let them sit in the sun. And when I'm ready to use it, it's gonna foam up. It's gonna get all, broken down, all right? Where it's actually fermenting the water, all right? And it doesn't have to be a pretzel thing. I think they sell that popcorn in these too, or those little cheese balls. I don't know, I always see them. And I'm gonna buy the product just to, not that I even eat it, but I want the container. Because if you want to buy a container like this, it probably costs as much. It's the container that costs all the money, all right? But then you let it ferment. And then when you're ready to add potassium to your plants, you just fill the rest with water, shake it up, and pour it on your plants. What does potassium do for your plants? Now, first I'm going to say this. Don't do it early when you first plant. Don't do it around the plants when they're new. Don't. All right? I'll tell you why. Anybody know why? Does anybody know why? Why you don't do that? All right, well, I'll tell you why. The banana peels have a ton of potassium in it. So I cut them up after the bananas are done, all right, and I put them in there and I add brown sugar to help with the fermentation. Add water, let it sit in the sun. Don't worry about it bubbling up. When your plants get big and you want them to start flowering and produce fruit, that's when you add that liquid around the plant. Early, you want to use grass clippings. You want to have nitrogen. The nitrogen is what's going to give the root and the plant its strength. Okay? The potassium helps the flowering. If you do it too early or you have too much potassium in your soil, it's going to stunt, in a sense, the growth. It's going to start flowering too early. You want to have it get strong before it produces fruit. And then you could do it once a week. Pour it around there. All right? How much brown sugar? Half a cup. It's like when you're fermenting pizza dough. I put a teaspoon to a cup of water to help the yeast to ferment. So you want to have some fermentation in, that's a gallon, or I think that's a gallon. That's more than a gallon. Whatever it is, I put a half a cup. A little less, it's fine. It's just to help the banana peels to begin to ferment. As they ferment, they're breaking down. As they're breaking down, they're releasing the potassium that's in their leaves. What do you use for nitrogen? I use grass clippings. I'm like the grass clipping bandit. All right? I go around looking at people's throwing out their black bag, and that to me is gold. And when black bags, whoop, garden day, whoop, I take the bags, I bring them back here, and then I spread it out on my soil. I did it last year before and after the season was over, to protect the soil, and it broke down. Now, all of that is mulch, and it's nitrogen. So when you use it, especially in the beginning, it's going to keep warmth in your soil, especially like late spring. You want your soil to be warm. So the grass clippings keep the soil warm. As it breaks down, it releases nitrogen. the nitrogen gets into the root system. It makes the strong your plant. And then once it goes from that green to the yellow to the light bleached out color, then you can just work it into the soil. It's mulch. All right? So we're going to be going over this time and again. So don't worry. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be talking about this quite often. And we'll be reviewing it consistently. I can tell you that. All right? But these little wagons, I'm telling you, it's not something you think you would want to buy, but you could use it for everything. I even use it for groceries. You know, if I have to come around back and bring it up, you know, it's just a great little tool. And they're not that expensive. And this one, what I like about it, if I put mulch in it, like if I buy mulch and it's loose, or I buy dirt, it tilts. So like a dump truck. So you can lift it up and dumps right in. All right, let's do it again. I'm going back out. There you go. All right. Ooh, can I make the turn without hitting that? Yeah, just made it. Just makes work a little less work, and I'll be using these tools throughout the summer. To me, I sometimes feel like a kid at play, all right, when I'm out here. All right, it's just really very rewarding. If you've never done it, I can tell you, it gives you a little hobby, a little purpose. Now these right here are pretty heavy. I'm not even going to put them in there. I'm going to take these. Yeah. These probably weigh about 10 pounds each. So I'm not no youthful chicken anymore. But we did it. All right? Come on. I'll make that turn. Can I make it? Whoop. You know what? These are too long. They're going in. I don't need to play it again. I wanted to get most of the little things more than the big things. You know, I don't have to make it work. It works, it works. It doesn't work, then it's not useful. All right. All right. I'm just going to do a little more cleanup with the rake. And, you know, I just put up a new shop, a new showcase. And the showcase that I just added today is garden tools I use. All right. Oh, there's a lot of prep. But, hey, there's a lot of prep when we're cooking. All right. So everything you do, you know, if it's worthwhile at all, it's going to take a little bit of work. You know, so Oh, No Brakes. No Brakes Mo changed his name to No Brakes Mo. So our mod, who was Mo Wheels, is now No Brakes Mo. I was dying. I love it. Hey, once a week, Family After Dark. All right? We go from the garden, we go to the kitchen, and then we button up. We button up once a week. All right? And we're going to 9 o'clock at night. The family gets together and we strategize. All right? We strategize together. Remember, you guys got to decide whether you're going to be a soldier. A soldier is someone that taps, that can send, you're the front lines. You send the roses, you send the heart me's, you send all the stuff up to like the donuts and right around that level. We do that for the first 2 minutes of a 5-minute battle. So you're gonna, when we get on at 9 o'clock, we strategize. And our capos, who are our mods, Catastrophic, No Mercy Mel, we have Ghetto, who is VJ, we got, what is it, Tracy? Is it Trigger Tracy, or was it, I forgot what name she gave it. Or Two-Fisted Tracy, I forget. All right, and then we have No Break Mo. So, yeah, oh, you kidding me? The Go Populars, Cynthia, are extremely important. The Go Populars and Heart Me's are the two things that are the most important for the analytics. All right? And when you get a lot of Go Populars, you get a lot of Heart Me's. The Go Populars they go out letting people know that this, I believe it's the channel. That's what shoots the channel out. The Heart Me's tell people that you really like it here. So those are the two, and when those two analytics, when you guys are hitting those Go Populars, you're hitting the Heart Me's, all right? It's so absolutely one of the most powerful tools that we have. And so when we're in battles, hitting the like button, even if you're not sending anything, you're just there tapping as quick as you can, because there's a category who is winning that. All right, so that's our front line. Those are our soldiers. All right, and when we get on, the first 20 minutes is strategizing, and you're going to tell the mods, I'm a soldier. All right, now if you want to be a made woman or a made man, all right, that you're coming in with both barrels loaded. You're coming in with the artillery, those big things. All right, the big things. And we wait, boom, and we stay ahead of the other battler, just enough, not too far ahead. When we get down to the last 15, 20 seconds, that's when they're going to start coming in. A lot of them come in the last 8 seconds. And then they hit you with bam, and they go just over the top. All right, so we got to learn. All right, and we went 3-1 on our premiere of the Family After Dark. So altogether, since we've been battling since the beginning of time, we are 10-2. 10 wins, 2 losses. All right? Catastrophic going to give you, hey, listen, you guys can absolutely talk to Kit Kat, who we call Catastrophic in that world. All right? Melissa, who we call No Mercy Mel. You know, we have Mo Wheel, we have VJ, who is, Ghetto. All right, you can ask them, or you tell them, hey, on the next Family After Dark, I'm coming in as a soldier. I'm coming in as a made woman. I'm coming in as a made man. You tell them, because they're going to be calling out orders. And it's going to be it's a game within a game. And it's so much fun. And it changes a little bit the mood. So Uncle Glad gets all buttoned up, all right? The mood changes from out in the garden, all right, where he's on his knees and playing in the dirt, to playing in the street with like dirt. Cole, all right? Cole is Dirt Road Hustler. His street name is Dirt. You want a street name? You got to earn it. You got to go from a soldier to a made man or a made woman, to becoming a capo. And if you do, you get to pick your name. All right, so that's what we do. And I got to tell you, I didn't know if it was going to work, but the reaction that we got last Friday, we were on for 1 hour. 1 hour. And it was just so fun. So I'm just telling you, it was a great time. All right? All right, I'm going to have another sip of my energy drink. By the way, I have these in my showcase. All right? I'm basically going to stop. I don't have to do a lot because the next stop is using this tool. And I'm going to open this up. All right, I have to charge it so I can use this for tomorrow. All right, I just got it, and it's a rototiller, battery operated rototiller. And I'm going to plug it in because I have to get the battery charged before I use it. And what I don't have is a knife here. Hold on. Yeah, this will work. All right, I want to see what this looks like. Now, we're not on a Shoppable Live, so if I was, if I wasn't on a Shoppable, if I was on a Shoppable Live, I would be able to tell you I can tell you there's two different ones in my showcase. Nice and quiet here, right? Nice and quiet. Love it. Okay. It's cool. All right. Okay. I guess these are the instructions right here. Put that down so it won't fly away. Let's take a look at this baby. Okay, I got to put it together. Where is the battery? That's what I want to do. I want to charge this battery before I do anything. Oh, I got two batteries. Beautiful. Two batteries. Oh no, one battery and one charger. Right? This is the hard part, me figuring out what's what. Hey, you think I'd read directions? Nah, I don't read directions. I just try to figure it out. That's part of my problem, all right? I know it. But this is so simple, I don't think it needs too much direction, all right? Because this is a simple charger right here, okay? Look at that. Okay? Plugs in right here. That's it. I'm going to plug it in the wall. All right? I'm going to plug this in the wall. Now let me go plug this in. And I'm going to let this charge. I'm not using it today, so I have an outlet right out here that I can plug this into. All right? Takes 2 seconds. Or do I want to bring it upstairs to charge it? I'm not sure what I want to do. I might want to bring this upstairs to charge it because I'm going to leave this in the house. I'm actually not using it today. So yeah, I'm just going to charge this upstairs so I can do both batteries and I'll be able to see how long the batteries last. I'm going to bring these upstairs with me. Okay? So I have the two batteries and then I have this blade right here. Okay? One, two, pretty simple, looks like. Just wanted to get this done today so I know what I'm up against here. All right? It's got 2 of these things right here. So let's look and see how that goes. This is the top, and this is that part. All right? So that right? I think it is. Wonder if it goes right there. I mean, it should. Let me see if that fits. Yeah, that fits. Okay. And then that's there. Looks right. I think it's a matter of, yeah, it is. Okay. And then that goes around that, probably right there, and locks it right in. Oh, that's cool. That's easy. Wow. Wow. No tools, no nothing. I'm going to have to do a video on this. Pretty simple, right? Line up the hole. Put in the ring. All right, bring it around, lock it around. That's it. Wow. I got my own little rototiller here. It's cool. You know, if it's too complicated for me, then I just send the darn thing back and say goodbye. This was easy. Simple. Man, I feel like, you know, I am the most unhandy guy in the world. And I was going to tell Mama to put it together because she's handy. Now, I'm righty, though. I want to flip this. All right, so that goes there. Okay, this tightens up to here. All right. I think this might be backwards. Yeah, it is backwards. All right, that's easy enough to fix. All right, hold on. I'm going to take this off here, turn the handle around. That's wrong. I got it wrong. I didn't read a direction. I didn't even read one direction yet. It's probably going to, oh. Now if Mama, she'd go, read the directions. I don't want to read them. I'm not a big reader. All right? I'm just not. I'm not a smart. A lot of people are smart people. I'm not, you know, I learn by doing. And this is how I learn. Okay? I mean, big adjustment. I had to turn it around. That's why the handle was the right way to begin with. I mean, you could keep it there, but I want this way. So I can put pressure on it. That's it. That's it. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. Look at this. Simple. I'm going to charge the battery and that's going to be it. We're done. That's locked in there, right? That's there. All right, cool. And I just don't know what this thing is. Hold on a minute. This goes somewhere. Oh, I might have to read the directions. On there. Why would it go here? No. Yeah? It does. I don't know why. I don't know what that's supposed to do. All right, I'm going to have to see what this is about because I got a puzzle. Hold on. Oh. There we are. All right. Low hand typically goes to the front. Oh, the front? Okay. You mean like here? Oh. Okay. Let me see. The lower handle typically goes in the front. All right, let me try that. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Who is that? Who gave me that? Pride. Way to go, Pride. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. All right. So, the only thing that I don't know is that little piece. All right. Oh, we got this. Is, oh, a shield. Oh, that's why. All right. That's what that's for. I didn't have to read the directions. That's what it's for. I'm going, what the heck is this thing in here for? What does it need that for? Now, wait a minute. Oh. Does that go on first? Yeah. Can I get it? Nope, I gotta take it all apart. All right. Gotta read directions. All right. That shield goes on here first. Oh, good. Came off. Hold on. Imagine me doing a video on how they would probably, the company would probably sue me. And say, what did you do? You ruined my product. Do we have fun or what? Because the best part is that I really don't care. I don't care. That's how it goes. So I guess I had it wrong. I have to read these directions now. That's terrible. I have to read directions. I'm going to give it to Mama. I'm just going to say, hey, look, do me a favor. I can't do this. Where's the hole? There's the hole right there. All right. That's on there. No. That's got there. Hold on a minute. You think I'm going to grab those directions, don't you? No, I'm not. But why doesn't that fit? Is what I want to know. What is this? See, that would go there. That should clip on here, right? Like that. That's there. No, I think it, no, I don't have it. All right. Well, I'm not going to make a fool out of myself anymore. All right. I'm going to actually read the directions and, you know, I know. But this is what I do. This is how I live life. It's so ridiculous. You know, I just like, I should read the directions. I should. It's so easy. They're sitting right next to me. But do I do it? No. I got to figure it out. Did you see? That's a good thing the battery wasn't on. Those wheels would have gone down the block. All right. I'll look at it later. I'm giving it to Mama to fix up. All right. It's 2:30. I still got to go to the store. And, and hey, if somebody gets one of these, would you please help me put it together? Huh? That's my video. Hey, go into my showcase and make sure you pick up one of these. And let me know how to use it. Because, oh, all right. I know. You got one of them super style. I'm trying, Pride. I know you're trying. I know, I'm just one stubborn old man. That's all it is. All right, I got to go to the store. I might need to change the name back. I need breaks to keep from laughing. Hey, Mom. Oh, flip it around. I can't. I'm at my limit. Hey, ghetto. I'm at my limit, ghetto. All right. So that's why this was not a promotional live. I'm entertaining myself because I know how stupid I feel. I know how stupid I feel. All right? All right, I'll be on probably, I don't know, 2:30, 3:30, 4, between 5 and 5:30. I might throw it away. I don't know. Let's see what happens. If Mama can't fix it, no, I'm just kidding. All right, I will see you later on. Hey, make sure you invite, follow, bring your friends. All right, let's have a good live later, Monday. We're not making a lot. I'm gonna make the. I have the pizza dough. We're gonna take sausage. I gotta go get some peppers because I'm out of them now. Everybody ate them up last night. Some onions, some peppers, mozzarella, some tomato sauce, and we're gonna make a nice sausage roll. All right. I gotta make garlic oil. Yeah, it's not gonna be a huge thing. Maybe make another salad. We'll see. All right, but orange part is upside down. All right, Kirsch. Mama's gonna have to figure this out. That's her job, not mine. I'm the man of the house. She's the one that fixes everything. All right? She does all the man work. All right. Love you guys. I will see you in a little while, God willing. Hope you had fun. I know I did.